But you did grow up, I mean, pretty much, you know, at the Comedy Store, which, like you said, a lot of people didn't really, or they may still not know exactly your involvement in the club, but you were babysat by a lot of very well-known comedians. I mean, that's kind of how you matriculated into the world.
Yeah,
Who was the best babysitter?
It was an awesome life. I mean, it was just like, you know, it's like I look back on it, like I see like, I walk in the store and like I see like Dalia, I see Chris, I see all these guys and like I think they're good, but it's not like walking in and seeing fucking Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Sam Kinison or George Carlin. I mean, there's no fucking comparison.
Right.
And even they'll admit it. So I'm kind of jaded. I like walk in, I'm like, yeah, it's packed, but I'm not really moved. Right. You know what I mean? When I was a kid and you asked me who baby, like, you know, Louis Anderson and Roseanne, Gary Shandling, like these were the guys to me that were like, holy fuck. And you know, 20, 30 years later, they're still the guys.
Right.
I mean, George Carlin is probably one of the best comedians in the world, and I used to watch him all the time. And it's like, imagine going in and watching George Carlin as opposed to, you know, Eliza Schlesinger. You know, like she's killing and she's doing good, but she's like, it's not the same. And so for me, you know, it was just, I don't know, it's just, it's a different experience. Yeah. You know, the kids, it's like, they all sit there and like, ha, 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 ha. They're all laughing, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, you should have been here 20 years ago when fucking Eddie Murphy came in. Right. And he's fucking the biggest superstar in the world, and he's fucking just, everything out of his mouth is hilarious.
So you're saying this weekend I'm not going to be as good as Eddie Murphy, is what you're
pretty much. But that's just in my eyes. But the kids, they don't know.
Right.
Do you think they could ever get that back? There's a new generation.
It's just, that's like saying, are the Beatles going to come back? Or is Led Zeppelin going to come back? Or the Rolling Stones? No, but they'll be good. I mean, there's great music now.
Well, I thought that
there's great music now.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Is that going back and being...
Like for instance, you compare Bruno Mars to Michael Jackson and Prince.
You can't do it.
But all the kids are like, Bruno Mars, oh my God. And I'm like...
And in 20, 30 years, they'll be comparing the new artist to Bruno Mars.
Yeah, and that's just the way life is. It's like, you know...